Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. On the season's final day, the Mets defeated the Milwaukee Brewers 3-2. Before the game, the Mets honored Mike Piazza. He was inducted into the Mets Hall of Fame. In the bottom of the eighth inning, the Mets took advantage of two Milwaukee errors to get a couple of runs and scratch out a final day win.
You know, it's indicative of the way we've gone about things, and, you know, battled again today to come up away with a win. And, you know, you salute everybody in that room. I was going to take David out, Murph out in the eighth. A couple guys got on. I said, it isn't going to happen today because we need this win. So, and they said, Skip, we'll trade it for a win. So I'm very proud of them, and they, you know, it's a good way to end the season.
It's always nice to win, you know, no matter if it's game one or game 162. It's nice to get a W, and you know, played well. Never quit today, and we're able to string some things together in the eighth, and then turn it over to Frankie, and he made it quick and easy for us.
Eric Young gave him some energy, some life. Congratulations to him to winning the stolen base title.
Well, you know, I was proud of myself. That's my craft, stolen bases, and you always pride yourself in what your craft is, and to be recognized as one of the best in your league, tremendous honor.
I told him, I said, you know, if you had been playing every day in Colorado, you'd have won this thing by 15 bags. So, but he ignited our offense when he got here, created excitement for the fans. You know, the way he played defensively and offensively, and you know, he's got some things we got to do in spring training to make him the kind of player that's, you know, he can be a dynamic guy offensively. But again, just I'm really excited for him. He certainly deserved it.
Well, it was in a game where the Mets only eked out 3 hits again. They were out-hit by the Brewers, but the Brewers played probably the most horrific inning defensively I've ever seen in my going close to 60 years of age. They had 2 runs in the 8th inning was the difference, 3-2 win. So how fitting for the Mets to finish on a winning note on a wonderful day honoring and inducting Mike Piazza into the Met Hall of Fame.
You know, we haven't had much of, you know, celebrations, you know, the last few years. So for the fans to come out and show their respects to Mike, I think was, you know, phenomenal. And, you know, it's special to be a part of, especially being his teammate. You know, just, you know, for them to come out and put him in the Hall of Fame, for the fans to respond the way they did was pretty cool.
John Neese went 6 innings to a no decision in his final start of the year, and of all people, Frank Francisco got the save in the 9th inning.
Well, if you said in the last game that Frank Francisco would save it and Vic Black would be the winner, you'd parlay that into a lot of dollars. It was an interesting game for the Mets. The Mets have been pitching pretty well down the stretch. Jonathan looked good. Was on hand to take the loss, but luckily the Mets, that inning Keith's talking about, came back, and tough year at home, but they finished with a win.
But to end on a positive note with, you know, such a bright future and a bright outlook for this organization, I think is important. I mean, I think throughout this year, you know, you can take away a ton of negatives. You know, there's been times where we've played poorly individually, we've played poorly as a team. But, you know, I think with the emergence of some of these younger players, you know, especially the pitchers, you know, it gives fans, it gives me, you know, just that things are going to be just fine sooner rather than later.
Mets finished at 74 and 88, matching their record from 2012. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. We will see you February, March, Port St. Lucie. That'll be our next stop. Bye.